This conversation is for everyone here at the border doing business. And let's take this opportunity to have a word with. You're most welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, I'm called Isaac Emoi Onyokor.
Yes.
I'm a customs agent and an entrepreneur as well.
Yes.
I have done this work for almost now 20 years, since 2006.
Wow.
I would want to first correct you
Yes.
that I'm going to talk about the clearing fraternity, mostly.
Yes.
The challenges that we are facing, the achievements that we've got
As a clearing agent.
as a clearing agent.
Yes.
And basically that.
Okay.
I may not talk much about logistics. Transporters.
Yes.
I don't represent them. Okay. I represent clearing agents.
Yes, sir.
Because before I handed up a baton, I was a speaker of the clearing agents fraternity.
Okay.
Now I retired as an elder now. Okay. I come in on advisory.
Yes.
But
before we continue on that pace, so sir, in simple terms, what do you understand? How can you tell us about clearing goods?
Yeah, that's what I was coming to that as well.
Yes, please.
Now, clearing of goods. Actually, let me introduce that topic as handling of goods through Mutukula.
Yes, sir.
Handling of goods through Mutukula has evolved from the time in 2006 systems have changed. Now we went into a single customs territory.
Yes.
The dynamics of clearing that have evolved. We introduced courses that professionalize clearing, and that has really changed and improved handling of goods at the border.
Yes, sir.
We have a course known as East African Freight Forwarders Practice Certificate. Yes, we've trained over 200 agents in Mutukula. However, Mutukula has, as a border, has got a lot of infiltration of unprofessional clearing agents. That's the best, a major disadvantage of the people who have already started.
Okay, but for how long has this fraternity been in existence?
Fraternity of clearing and forwarding has existed since time when customs was formed. Okay. I can't really say that because customs is something that has come up since independence, since importation of goods started.
Which means it has been there for ages now.
Yes. A clearing agent is actually an agent licensed by customs to handle goods. When you when an importer intends to bring in goods into a country, it is a clearing. It starts with a clearing agent.
So, like, would you tell us some of the qualities a clearing agent, or would you tell us who is a clearing agent?
Like, exactly, that's what I was going to talk about.
Yes, sir.
A clearing agent must be qualified in this, and that's the reason why I told you that we introduced a course that is professionalizing agents, so that they are knowledgeable to handle goods, and that assists the importer and customs as well.
Yes, sir.
You know, when a clearing agent is informed, he advises an importer.
Yes.
And also gives an officer who's going to handle these goods very little challenges.
Yes, sir.
So if a clearing agent has gone through this course,
yes, sir,
in the first place, he advises the importer with the documents, prior even to importation. For example, goods to be imported could be restricted goods or contraband. Sometimes an importer brings goods that, not knowing, they are banned.
Yes, sir.
So a client will not lose money if the clearing agent is informed and advises the importer not to import these goods, because they are not allowed.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes goods are restricted. When I say goods are restricted, that means there are some agencies that are supposed to give clearance of importation of these goods, like permits.
Yes.
Yeah, those are restricted goods. So if a clearing agent is informed, he advises the client so that he can get these permits before importing these goods.
So, sir, would you give us some of the common goods that pass through our border here at Mutukula?
Yeah, Mutukula basically nowadays,
Yes,
because
sir.
those days they could bring, we used to clear containers from China.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays there are very few.
Mm.
And as I told you that under single customs territory, things have changed. We no
Yes.
longer open containers at the border unless if the container paid taxes at the port. Because URA under single customs territory has got two options of
Yes, sir.
import. If you want to import goods, you either pay goods at the port when they are still at the port,
Yes, sir.
or if you want to pay goods already in the country, you have to bring through what they call IM8.
IM8.
Yeah, a WT8. Sorry, and under single customs territory, it's now called a WT8. That's a warehousing entry. So you bring, if you don't have enough money, you bring to a warehouse, look for taxes, then you pay taxes later. So, however, if
yes,
you have money,
yes, sir.
you pay at the border, at the port. By the time the good reach at the border, the container is verified.
Yes, so let's continue clearance from there. So you've tried to explain some of the processes involved, right? So if an exporter, okay, in simple terms, would you elaborate more about this process, like step by step? Like if someone is importing or exporting, like what are the processes involved there, sir?
As I told you before,
Yes, sir.
that first of all, it starts with a professional agent.
Yes, sir.
Before you start importing goods, please approach a professional agent who is knowledgeable to advise before you import goods, before even you start paying for those goods.
That's the first thing.
That's the first thing.
Yes, sir.
Then after knowing the goods are either restricted or contrabands, I mean, restricted or actually, as I said, not restricted.
Yes, sir.
You'll be advised to either get permits for goods that are restricted. You get permits.
Yes.
For goods that are not allowed. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
You are not allowed. You should not even waste your money to buy those goods to import. But those ones which are restricted, you can easily and import them.
Okay.
And that advice should come from an agent who is informed.
Yes, sir.
Now, once the goods are restricted and you've got the permits to import, for example,
yes,
you now have to get the documents. The agent will advise you on the documents that you're supposed to get, like an invoice, a packing list, those permits, maybe an import permit. In case of maybe human drugs, you can also get from the National Drug Authority.
Yes.
Thereafter, then you can go ahead and import.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's here at the border. That's all here at the border.
Actually, the importation under single customs territory.
Yes, sir.
Mutukula is not a border. The border is a port.
So
Mutukula under single customs territory.
yes.
I need to understand this. Mutukula is not a border. The border is a port. This is just an internal point because it's considered as a transfer. If you get goods from Tanzania to bring to Uganda, it's just a transfer. But if you get goods from outside the East African community, the border is the port, Tunduma, the borders of East African community. That's where the clearing is supposed to start.
Okay.
Yes, not Mutukula. By the time goods reach Mutukula, the clearing is already done.
Yeah. So most people never knew about that by now, even in myself. Because we always just see, but thank you for explaining that to the people who were ignorant about this information. So let's continue here and talk about the companies, like the processes also involved, like an entrepreneur who's there, a businessman who wants to open up a clearing company. Like what are the qualities or things needed?
An entrepreneur to open up a clearing firm, I think you should bring it this way.
Yes.
That under this East African freight forwarders practicing course,
yes, sir,
we train agents to manage clearing and to manage their own companies as well.
Yes,
actually, we train, by the time a clearing agent has gone through this course, he understands how to run a company.
It's all business.
It is actually unprofessional for somebody who is not within the fraternity to go and open up a company.
Oh.
It is unprofessional, surely. But it is better for someone who has gone through this, who has got a certificate in this, who understands the clearing of goods, the dynamics of clearing of goods, to open up a company of clearing and forwarding.
Yes.
Because before you're given even a license, you're supposed to sit for a test. I mean, before once you get a license, you're supposed to sit for a test. You cannot get access to the systems.
Actually, there, Mr. Isaac. So if you're given a test, how about if you fail? You proceed.
But before you apply for a license, you're supposed to register workers who have a certificate in East African freight forwarders.
Okay.
So those workers who have got certificates are supposed to sit for this test. So you'll be given a license because you have workers who have got what? Because it's a requirement by URA to give a certificate, to give a license to those ones who have got at least 2 certificates.
Okay.
Thereafter, they are subjected to a test. To access a system of URA, you are given a test. If you fail, that means your license will be revoked.
Yes,
because you cannot run a system when you don't have qualified agents. I mean, declarants.
Yes.
Because the declarants are supposed to access a system and should have passed the test.
Hope everyone who has that idea, hope this information, you've got it clear. So, Mr. Isaac, could you tell us some of the challenges you as a clearing agent or other clearing agents are facing at the border?
Yeah, actually, I think the most important thing right now,
yes, sir,
is that the agents whom we have trained are not actually benefiting from their sweat, because the fraternity has been infiltrated by people who are unprofessional.
True.
And they have also become agents. They call themselves agents. But in actual sense, they are unprofessional.
Messengers.
They are actually messengers, I can say.
Not even clearing agents.
They are not clearing agents. Because the clearing agent, who is knowledgeable, is supposed to know how goods are imported from the source to the end, and should be able to enter into the system and declare all the processes up to when the goods are released. Most of the people you see at the border here are just merely moving with exit notes. They are just messengers, not clearing agents. And those clearing agents who actually did this course and have certificates are not benefiting. And I want to say this.
Yes, sir.
We have now closed registration of this course.
Yes.
And next intake will be in around September, October.
This very year.
This year. Whoever has got a child, or whoever is doing is a messenger moving with the exit notes at the customs border, please come and register for this course. Because tomorrow the dynamics of clearing will change, and we shall lock you out. We have a threshold that we are targeting right now.
Yes, sir.
Once we reach like 4,000 nationally, this will be now a requirement to deal with customs. Because we do not want customs agents who are not knowledgeable, who will cause, who will not, will make life difficult for an officer, a customs officer, to handle his work. You know, when an agent is knowledgeable, the officer will handle these goods at ease, because whatever you will be asking this person is knowledgeable.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you're asking somebody how many tons are you carrying of goods, which items, sometimes containers from China have got different items, like 50 items.
Yes.
So this messenger who has been sent with an exit note cannot explain well to the officer.
His work is just to move
the officer will ask him or her what goods in what HSC code, harmonized code of these goods, and this person will rush and say, let me first come back. let me call again the person who sent you to explain to you. In that case, you are actually delaying clearance of goods of a client at the border. So we need people who are professional, who will always facilitate customs clearance of goods and make what matters easy for the officer.
Yes, sir.
Those are the challenges we're getting at the border here.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've even told us the way forward.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Isaac.
Yes.
Like any child or student who is out there and wants to pursue this course, so like how can he or her reach out like to this course?
Yeah, those who are within Mutukula can always come to Palmlight.
Yes.
I have an office at Palmlight. You can also reach my office at Customs. There's Palmlight office at Customs.
Yes.
There is I have my workers there. There's a lady called Sharon.
Yes,
she can always give guidance for those who are interested. It's very important. Yes. I must emphasize this. URA is very serious in this course, and very soon, by the way, before I go that way, I want to inform you that we've rolled out also a diploma course. Okay. For those who have passed this course, there's also an upgrading of a diploma course.
From certificate?
Yes, from certificate to a diploma. There will come a time when, to get a license, we shall require a certificate, a diploma, to get a license. So, handle this carefully, study this course, get certificates, and if possible, also upgrade to get a diploma.
It's a serious situation. It's a serious thing. So anyone, hope you've got this clear. So, Mr. Isaac, what skills do you recommend for the young people interested in clearing or in customs?
For people who are okay, minimum requirement for this course should be at least senior 4 when you have got at least a credit in English. Okay. Why do we say so? Because this course is about essay writing. Most students who have stopped at senior 4 get problems in essay writing.
True.
And this course is about elaborating issues. So senior 5 sometimes are conversant with the essay writing.
Yes.
That's why we normally say minimum at least a credit in English. Thereafter, we can keep on encouraging. But there are some senior 4s who have sat and passed very well. It depends also on how deep you need this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So eventually, after this course,
yes,
I do not want somebody to say that after this course you are given a job. By the time you finish this course, we have trained you to be a job creator, not a job seeker.
Yes.
Whoever has passed through this is able to open up a company. That's why I told you in the beginning that an entrepreneur just sits in his office and says, I think there is business in clearing and forwarding. I'm rushing to open up a license there. I mean a company there, and I get a license. No. We need to, the very people who have trained,
yes, sir,
we need to nurture them to open up companies such that they can handle without causing a lot of fraud.
Yes, sir.
You know, this course teaches a lot of discipline in finance.
Yes.
Teaches a lot of management because I have basic management as a paper. Wow. We teach ethics and integrity as a paper. Ethics and integrity is so key in this course.
Yes.
In finances, in clearing and forwarding, because the implications are so high. You are dealing with money, clients' money. Someone has given you 100 million. Ethics and integrity is actually to do the right thing when nobody is seeing you.
Yes.
So if you have given 100 million to go and pay taxes, and you look around and say nobody's seeing me, so I take off.
Hey.
You've caused a lot. You've even this client actually will even fear now to start bringing in goods through clearing agents. You have affected the clearing fraternity.
That's being unprofessional.
Yes, that's the reason why we train you in this. After this, you'll be a very professional clearing agent who will be resourceful to the importer and URA.
Yes, sir.
At large.
Okay.
So you see, The reason why URA wants professionalities is to make collection of taxes so easy for them through clearing agents who are knowledgeable. That's the reason why we advocate so much training of this. Even leave alone those who have not in. This course is basically for the agents who are inside.
Custom.
However, we give a window for those who have just joined those clearing firms as well.
Yes,
we give a window for them to train. But those ones who are inside, please professionalize yourselves, train, and collect taxes with ease. Help Uganda, wherever you are, to build Uganda together. Yes. Thank you very much.
So, Mr. Isaac, are you an invigilator in the other fraternity?
Actually, I'm a coordinator. I'm a coordinator in this course.
Yes.
Actually, I coordinate, basically mobilizing. Okay. Mobilizing. That's the reason why I'm always talking in meetings, in churches, in what I mobilize people to join. It's very, very key. And then from there, we send names, we encourage them to register, encourage them to, they see the fruits. And one good thing, there are people who have done this course here and they have seen how the fruits of getting professional. And people decide to come. People have come. People have trained.
Good enough. Good enough on this talk show. They are going to know more. Of course, it's good that you're mobilizing them right now at the moment.
Yes.
So, Mr. Isaac, as a businessman, beside customs, you're a businessman.
Yes,
right?
Yes,
so, how do you handle the relationship between customs and also, let's say, Palmlight?
Palmlight, actually, right now, as I told you,
yes, sir.
I have workers who have trained, who have certificates in this, and they want handling. I'm now coming up as an advisor. Okay. But I have people who are professional who are handling my office right now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have daughters. I have, all everybody in my office is professional. Yes. They have gone through this course and they are handling this work professionally.
Don't deal with unprofessional.
I don't give even a job in my office. I have an office in Kampala at Huma Showground. I have in Mutukula, and everybody in my office is professional and they have started this course and they have certificates recognized by URA. Wow. So talking about now Palmlight, yes, at Palmlight I also have other side businesses that I'm doing. Yes, sir. But I'm doing with one eye at the clearing fraternity. I've not withdrawn completely. Talking about clear and forwarding fraternity in Mutukula, yes, I was once a speaker. As per my introduction, I was a speaker, but I handed my baton to my other late elders who have remained. Yes, the next generation who are now handling. I know they have got challenges. It is the time that we're there. Yes, we did not have those who have infiltrated, who are not professional. Yes. But right now, they have got a very big challenge. We have over 400. Oh. Yeah, I normally I laugh so much with the chairman, and he tells me the difficulties he gets. But slowly we want to still to encourage this. But yes, people have come into clear and forwarding. They see that it's good, yes, to do this job, but you have to be professional. True. Yeah, most of the offenses that are caused here are through these people who are not professional.
By the way, Mr. Isaac, there. So you've talked about the penalties, right?
Yes.
So you've had experience in this thing. So, like, what's one biggest penalty you've ever experienced in this course? Is there any penalty that
I talk about the penalties in the course or penalties?
Okay. You personally, like in this field,
the field of clearing.
Yeah, for the time you've spent. Is there any penalty you've experienced that in this?
Maybe let me put it that way. That for a professional,
yes, sir,
in clearing and forwarding, and you are doing fraud.
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you, this is not a good place for you. Because if we have already taught you the do's and the don'ts in clearing and forwarding,
yes, sir,
in handling of taxes, and then you are caught frauding, I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to go to jail.
For how many years?
Not less than 5 years.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Or 10 years.
Mm.
Or both. You pay the money back and then you are jailed as well. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So it's not good, especially for somebody who is informed.
Yes, sir.
And again, you go into fraud. It is very common sometimes with some people who are not professional. But when you are professional, you know the consequences, and you stay away from that.
Okay, as we are wrapping up our show, so let's go a bit of business.
Yes,
let's
please.
first go on the business side, Mr. Isaac. So, what do most people misunderstand about running a business?
Running, I wouldn't want to speak for the business people because
Okay, you
there
personally,
are
you personally.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because if there are so many dynamics in business, and I wouldn't want to go very far because it involves a lot of things like the economy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some businessmen talk about high taxes, but all this comes down to before you go to buy goods, please approach a clearing agent.
Yes.
To advise you on the taxes of the goods to be imported. Once you know, you go into something that you already know.
Yes, sir.
So you'll not cry eventually because you'll have known.
Yes.
But if you go and buy without knowing the taxes, the implications, the what, then eventually you enter into can I say a box wherever you can't jump out, because once you imported your goods, there is no going back. You have to pay taxes.
Yes, sir.
And remember, once goods are warehoused and they take more than 9 months, the government does not lose. They will auction your goods and will recover taxes.
Oh.
Yes. So please understand the implications of importing goods and when you have not prepared yourself without taxes.
Yes, sir.
Once you warehouse, it should take maximum of 6 months. Thereafter, if still you have not got taxes,
yes,
you apply. Permission is granted by the commissioner for another 3 months. Thereafter, it will be auctioned by government. Government will always recover the taxes.
They don't
lose. Yes, they don't lose. So please, before you go into that, go to a clearing agent.
Yes.
Inquire the would-be tax before you import this good, so that you can prepare yourself. I would prefer that before you go into importation. Yes, sir. So that you don't cry about taxes and so on. High taxes. Yes. Because you'll have known. You'll have calculated yourself. You'll have known what to do.
Okay, Mr. Isaac.
Yes, please.
What's your financial advice to people outside there? You personally, maybe to the youth.
Yeah, to the youth, I would want to say, please, it's good, first of all, for those within the fraternity of clearing and forwarding. Yes, sir. Those who are moving around customs with exit notes, those I would say are messengers, not clearing agents. Don't spoil the name, that name of a clearing agent. Clearing agents are actually very professional people and it's a very big name. Don't spoil. You're not a clearing agent, please. Professionalize yourself and then call yourself a clearing agent.
Not a messenger.
You are a messenger, not a clearing agent. Tell someone that you're a messenger, not a clearing agent. Because I would prefer those young people who are admiring clearing and fraternity, clearing and forwarding fraternity. Yes. Please come to Palmlight. Come look for Isaac at Palmlight or at Palmlight office in customs. Register yourself, and I'll always consider you for this course. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you on our show, Mr. Isaac. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you know, ebadde Mutukula talk show. Mut following, like, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
I have something I wanted to put in.
Yes, sir.
I've talked so much about customs and clearing.
Yes, sir.
But I am also a managing director of Palmlight Parking Yard.
Yes.
Where we have Palmlight Cafe. We prepare very good things here, very good food here. Coffee, yes. Ice cream, chocolates, cakes. We have a lot. So please come to Palmlight, support. There's a salon as well. You can make you younger.
Bakery.
We prepare the best bread, by the way.
The best cakes also.
The best cakes. We actually, if you like ice cream,
yes, sir.
We sell the best ice cream here.
True.
The ice cream that you'd get in Acacia Mall or Kef Javas, you can also get at Palmlight.
There's also KFC here.
Of our version of KFC.
Yes.
We have here.
Yes.
So please make sure promote Palmlight as well.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So thank you. We have been here at Palmlight. Yes, with Mr. Isaac Imoy Onyokor.
Thank you.
Msajja muteso nnyo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.